Hey guys, Joshua Griffin here and the new HVAC guide. I want to do this video because unlike a lot of my other videos, I don't really have a script, but I do have a few thoughts because I have been helping some folks recently with our new HVAC guide. And what we do on there is we actually help folks that are in the market for a new heating and air system. If you're not familiar with it, it's a guide that we wrote basically to help folks through the process, and they can also sign up for a higher tier and have access to me and my team, and we'll actually give them advice. And then there's an even higher tier where we will actually help them. And so that's the part that I wanted to talk about on this video, because I tell you, if you are a homeowner and you are in the market for a new heating and air system, I feel your pain. If you have a contractor that you know and love and you've been using them for a long time and they've just always been good to you, I got to tell you, you are very blessed. Because I've been helping a lot of folks that sign up for that higher tier on our website, where we help them out, and we will even call contractors and try to help them out on finding a good contractor. And I tell you, some of these folks, I don't even know how they're in business. So I wanted to do a video because I just wanted to share a few of those stories. I helped a guy a few weeks ago. He lived up near Cleveland, just outside of Cleveland. And that was the first taste that I had gotten. Before him, I hadn't had a whole lot of problems. Most of our customers, we were able to help them with one thing or another, but we didn't actually have to call contractors from scratch. And so I was calling these folks, and the folks, the way they answer their phones, the way they don't return calls, the way they, just treat folks over the phone, I'm just flabbergasted. I got to say, some of you guys that are in the heat and air trade, if you see this, you suck. Me as a customer, if I'm acting like a customer here, calling your business, and you would never make it in my market. My market, there's a lot of good companies. It's I don't want to say it's cutthroat, but if you don't do a good job, you will not last in our market. There's a couple companies in our market, they're not quite up to snuff, so they have to expand their coverage. They have to go across the state to find work. Whereas a lot of the good companies that are our competitors that are here locally, they don't really go much further than a half hour from their shop in a lot of cases, because there's enough business and they're able to stay busy by treating people right. So that said, I was helping this guy, and then today I was actually helping a lady, and she lives in Moab, Utah, just south of Salt Lake City. It's a town or city, but it's not real huge. There's probably less than a dozen heating and air companies there, and every single one of them I called would either not return my calls or, make promises and not keep them. I had a very long conversation with a guy yesterday and I thought it went well. I told him to help our customer out. He said he was going to call her, and never heard from him, never heard from him. In fact, a lady in his office called me today because she had gotten my message before that and swore to me that they were going to call her and follow up. Never called her. And I'm just floored, because in my area, that would not fly. You would not stay in business very long with that kind of customer service. Anyway, if you're a homeowner and you're in the market for a new heating and air system, these bad heating and air companies are what gives me customers. That's why I have so many people subscribing to our guide, because they're dealing with so much hoo-ha, and they're giving us job security, I guess, because I don't even know how these guys are making it. I just don't. I suppose that they started out as a helper in heating and air, and they worked their way up and became an owner some way, somehow. And I guess they stay busy enough that they don't need to provide any sort of hospitality or good customer service or do more than a grunt, having a real conversation with them, or returning a call, or following up, or being accountable to their customers. It's just crazy to me. Again, if you're a homeowner, I feel your pain. If you're a heating and air guy, if you're not one of these guys, if I'm not describing you and your company, then great. You're doing what you're supposed to. But I got to tell you, there's more of them out there that are bad than there are that are good. I feel homeowners' pain. And you guys that are bad, you are keeping me busy on our new HVAC guide. It's just crazy. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.